I'll get there, I promise. And you can even do your small circling motions, whatever you feel like you need to do. After the weekend, your back might be kind of tight, right? Of course, mine gets tight. That's how that old age gets you, you know. So we're gonna hug our right knee to our chest. The left leg is gonna be out straight, and we're just gonna go side to side here, taking your time. So every time we kick that other leg out straight, try to point that toe, squeeze that quad. If your back is still feeling tight, you can always have one foot down on the ground, right? And move a little bit slower that way. Just kind of do what you feel like you need to do this morning, because there's no wrong way. So you're gonna go one more to each side. And then we're gonna have our right leg up straight. You'll grab behind that hamstring or calf, and we're gonna alternate there. So just nice and easy. We're gonna go side to side, trying to stretch out those hamstrings. Remember, if you wanna move slower, you can. If you wanna hold one side longer, you can. I don't really care. It's whatever feels good, because it all feels good, right? So we're gonna go about 15 more seconds here, and then we're gonna get started with some bridges. Simple. You got 10 seconds. And just going side to side. We'll go about 2 more to each side. So here is 1. Here is 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And relaxing those legs down. So we're going to have our knees bent, feet flat on the ground. We're going to inhale in. Exhale, we'll press up. Squeeze those glutes. Nice, easy inhale coming back. So really focus in on squeezing those glutes as you're pressing up. Right? Make sure that you're waking them up, right? You want to go squeezy squeeze. And it's just nice and slow and controlled, taking your time. You can come down in between every single rep. Because it's Monday, we got to move a little bit slower on Mondays, right? You can't get too crazy on a Monday, otherwise people will be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's only Monday and that's what she made us do? I won't do that. So now we're going to press up into our bridge. You're going to come halfway down and back up. So we're kind of doing a small pulsing bridge here, still focusing on squeezing your glutes, and you're not going fast. It's just a half motion, right? So we're not going all the way down. We're keeping our legs active this whole time. Okay, we got 15 seconds and then we're gonna hold. So every time you're pressing up, make sure you're squeezing those glutes. That's the most important part here, because those glutes are gonna come in handy today. So on your next motion, you're just gonna press up, you're gonna hold, and I want you really to focus in on those glutes. Try to keep those hips up as high as you can, right? Try to keep those shoulders relaxed, and in 10 seconds, we're gonna relax down. Right, that's simple enough. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna relax down. Hands are gonna come behind our head, and we're gonna do our modified bicycle crunch. So you're gonna go opposite elbow, opposite knee, and you're just nice and easy going side to side. So it doesn't have to be fast. You've always got one foot down. You want to make sure that back is staying flat to the mat, right? And you're just moving. Whatever speed feels good to you. Your elbow doesn't have to touch your knee. If it does, you're just an all-star, I guess. And if it doesn't touch your knee, you're still an all-star, right? I can touch my knee on one side, but not the other. Sounds kind of weird. I just hit both there, though. So we got about 20 seconds, and then we're going to be bridging again. So just taking your time side to side. Right, it's not fast, just enough to wake you up. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Really keeping that back down. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relaxing our head down. We're gonna go back to just our regular bridge. So exhale, we're pressing up, squeezing our glutes. Nice, easy inhale, you're gonna come back. Okay, so we're just pressing up and squeezing. That's simple enough, you can do that all day. Right, So on your next bridge, you're gonna come to your tiptoes, and we're still gonna bridge, right? So now you're on your tiptoes, and you're bridging up and down, okay? So stay up on those tiptoes if you can. If it feels like too much, you don't have to. You can keep doing what we were, right? But whatever you feel like you can do. And then we're gonna hold our bridge. Now you're going up and down on those tiptoes, right? So holding our bridge, we're just moving those ankles, waking our ankles up for the day. Okay, and then you're just gonna stay up on your tiptoes, hold your bridge, and just hang tight. So try to press those hips up as high as you possibly can, and you're still squeezing. That's simple enough. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax down, and we're gonna go into our slow and controlled crunch. So legs are gonna stay down for right now. We got our elbows wide. Exhale, we're gonna lift up. Inhale, we're coming back, right? So remember, let that head rest in those hands. Try to use your core to help you lift up, right? Try not to pull your neck forward. Okay, if you let your head rest in those hands, your neck won't be tight. Oh, that's crazy. So we're gonna be doing some bridges and core work today if you didn't figure that out with your warm-up. And if you did figure it out, you're basically like Sherlock Holmes, huh? Okay, so we're gonna hold our crunch, make sure that back is down, and we're gonna do a marching crunch here. So you're staying in your crunch, your legs are just moving, kind of like the bicycle crunch, but you just stay there. So as you're holding that crunch, really focus on letting that head relax back and keep that back push. So you should feel that core on fire right now, right? If your abs aren't burning right now, you might have abs of steel, right? And we're gonna have to just amp it up for you. Okay, we got 10 seconds. You're doing a great job. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. You're gonna go to your side. So it doesn't matter which side you choose. I don't care. Either one. So starting with that top leg, point that toe, we're just gonna kick our leg up and back. Right, and we're just kind of getting your groove in here, making sure you're holding that posture. If you want to be down on your tricep, you could. I don't really care. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. Right, we just gotta get your hips moving so they're not cracking. We don't want cracking hips, never. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, you're just gonna kick forward and come back. So remember, when you're kicking forward, you should feel that core hold you in place. Try not to let your body move too much. You won't want it to move too much anyway. If your body was moving back and forth nonstop, you'd probably be like, ugh, I'm getting motion sickness, right? Nobody wants to get motion sickness. Okay, so now we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna do a combo move. So combo move, we're just kicking up, kicking forward, kicking up, kicking forward. So try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Again, on this move, you don't have to go fast. You don't have to keep up with me, right? But you don't want to go faster than me, because remember, I can see you. So if you're going real fast, I'm gonna mail ankle weights to your house. I'm gonna get on Amazon and say, hey, ankle weights, send it to this address. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got about 10 seconds, then we're gonna switch sides. Right, so we're not doing a ton of hip work today, just enough to kick you up. Okay, we're gonna do one more. One, relax, other side. Right? So once you're on the other side, you can go ahead and get started. Remember, we're just kicking our leg up and down, and we're pointing that toe. So try to focus on that posture. Try to keep that core engaged, right? And you're trying to keep your leg as straight as you can, right? Yeah, so if you point your toe, it helps you keep your leg straight. Isn't that crazy? It is. And we got 2 more here, and then we're gonna kick forward. So here's 1, here's 2. You're gonna kick forward and back, right? So remember, we're kicking forward. We're trying not to let our body move too much. Don't feel like you have to kick way, way forward, right? And this is just gonna make you really good at kicking. And it helps you with social distancing. You can be like, whoa, step back, I'm gonna kick you. I do Pilates. Don't get too close to me. I don't want your germs, right? So we're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2, and we combo. So we're up, down, forward, back. Up, down, forward, back, right? There's a song to every Pilates move. Did you figure that out? You just have to say it in your head, and that's what keeps you on track. Now you know, the more you know, you know? So you're doing a great job. We got about 30 seconds here. And then we're gonna be going to our hands and our knees. We got one little final warm-up move, and then we're gonna get rolling. Right, we're not rolling yet. If you think we are, then maybe we are, I don't know. But this is just kind of like our pre-burn. It's your appetizer, that's what we call it. You got 10 seconds, 5 seconds here. So let's go one more each way. We'll kick up, come back, kick forward, come back. We're gonna relax. So we are gonna go to our hands and our knees. If you prefer to be on your elbows instead of your wrists, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. But we're gonna start with our left leg, and you're just gonna do a fire hydrant. So you're just gonna come wide and back, okay? So it's just wide and back motion, right? Nothing too crazy. Make sure your head's not hanging down. You've got nice and strong arms. Okay, so now you're gonna keep your left leg out. You're gonna draw circles with your knee, right? So imagine your knee is kind of like a permanent marker, and you're drawing circles. Your knee is that edge of the marker, okay? Now, if you can, you're gonna reverse that circle. If that sounds too complicated to you, just make a circle, okay? And we have 10 seconds until we switch sides, okay? So maintain that posture, head's not hanging down. We've got one leg up in the air, so your core is working. You're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2. We're gonna switch sides, okay? So right leg, you're coming wide back, and nothing too crazy yet. Just try to stretch out those legs. Both of your hips should be burning by this point, right? And your head's not hanging down, you're holding that posture. Make sure either your hands or your elbows are underneath those shoulders. Okay, so keeping your right leg out, you're making circles. Okay, go whatever direction seems normal to you first, right? I don't know. Maybe I do weird circles. Nothing about anything I do is weird though, obviously. So we have 5 seconds until we reverse our motion, okay? Keep on circling, it should be burning right now, okay? And you're gonna reverse, right? If you're thinking like, what's wrong with her warm-up? That's okay, this burns me quite a bit right now too. I promise. I don't have buns of steel. You might think it, but I don't. You got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get going with our workout, okay? We have 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax, grab a little bit of water if you want, and I'll kind of explain to you what we got going. So we're gonna do a first set here. We have 4 exercises, and we're gonna be working the back side of your body. So we're gonna be doing bridges and Supermans. Okay, so we'll do a bridge, Superman, bridge, Superman, then we get a breather. So our first motion is gonna be a single leg bridge, okay? So it's not complicated. We will be adding to this later. You're gonna have your right leg down. You can either have your left leg crossed over or up, and we're gonna press up and down. That's it. Okay, if you need to modify, keep both feet down and press up and down. Ready? And go. So you're gonna press up. I want you coming all the way down. I want a full range of motion. So you can have your hands by your side. If you wanna challenge those glutes a little more, press those arms up into the air, right? Get those hands off the ground, and it makes it more fun. So in 15 seconds, we're gonna hold our single leg bridge here, okay? So if you have both feet down, you would just hold with both feet down. That's not complicated. Okay, so in your next motion, you're gonna press up, you're gonna hold. So you're just holding that bridge. Remember, you could have your left leg crossed over, right? Your arms can be down on the ground. Whatever you feel like you need to do to complete this move, that's what you should do. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep holding on nice and strong. Right, and this feels kind of good, doesn't it? You got 15 seconds. You can do that. Right now, all you really have to do is hold and breathe. That's not bad. 10 seconds. Keep pressing up as high as you can. Drive through that right foot. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg's down, right leg's up. We're pressing up and down. So remember, you could have your hands on the ground. If you want to make it harder, hands are up in the air. We're pressing up and down. Okay, so hips come all the way down. If you're modifying, you still have both feet down. You're pressing up and down, same rhythm. Okay, we have 10 seconds until we hold. Right, that's not bad. No, we could do single leg bridges all day. 5 seconds. Taking your time, trying to press up as high as you can. Next motion, you're gonna press, you're gonna hold. So remember, leg can be crossed over, leg can be up, or you can have both feet down. There's no wrong way to do it. Try not to take a break though. Try to hang in there. If you really feel like you need to take a break, just drop a foot down and then join back into it. Right, keep those hips high. I know it burns. I know it. 10 seconds. Keep on breathing. Try to focus on breathing. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. So you're gonna go to your stomach, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do on our Superman here. So you're gonna add your arms, okay? And what you're gonna do, it's kind of like a swimming motion. You're gonna start with your arms up. You're gonna pull all the way back to your hips. Your fingertips are gonna crawl up, and then you'll come back. So you're gonna come down and up, coming wide, down, and up. Simple enough, right? Yeah. Okay, ready? So try to stay lifted up that whole time. You're gonna come wide down to your hips. Your fingertips slide up, arms shoot out. Wide to your hips, slide up, shoot out. Right, so once you get the rhythm of that, you can go at your own pace, and you wanna make sure That your legs are up. You're pointing your toe, right? You're lifted up. You're coming wide. You'll slide up and back. Wide, slide up and back. So we're getting a little bit of shoulder mobility here. Yay! Okay, and we got 30 seconds. If you felt like this feels like too much, you could put a foot down. You could have both feet down if you want. But we are trying to work our backside. So we want our hamstrings, calves, lower back, everything working together here. Okay, you got 15 seconds. Right, and you're loving it. You're staying nice and high. There we are. Okay, you got 5 seconds. Keep moving through those motions. You got 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. You're gonna relax. And we're gonna go back to our back. So we're gonna add to our single leg bridge here. So what you're gonna do, your right leg is gonna stay down the whole time. Your left leg is gonna move. So you're gonna start with both feet down. You're gonna bridge up. As you do, your left leg will come up into tabletop. Then you're gonna let your hips lower. You'll press your left leg out. You'll come back. It comes down, and you just repeat. Okay, so what you're doing is you're holding a bridge the whole time. Your left leg comes into tabletop. It kicks out as you pulse down. It comes up as you come up. Okay, ready? And go. So you're up, your left leg comes into tabletop. It's gonna kick out, you come down. Your leg comes back, you press up. It comes down. So try not to let yourself take a break, right? Try to keep that rhythm if you can. If you're modifying, you could just have that left tiptoe come up, you come down, left tiptoe, right? If you feel like you need both feet down. If you don't, you just keep doing what I'm doing, right? So your hips slightly come down when you kick out. Try not to let them rest the floor. You're not going to come down a ton, and that's okay. Okay, you're doing a great job. In about 10 seconds, we're going to do a hold with it, right? You knew that was going to happen. Okay, so let's do one more here. Okay, so now you're going to bring that left leg into tabletop. You're just going to kick out, pull in. Kick out, pull in. So your hips are staying put. You're not coming up and down. Your left leg is just going to move. So kick that leg out, point and squeeze, and back. You have 15 seconds until we switch sides, okay? You're doing a great job. Keep on breathing. If you need to modify, just hold a single leg bridge or just hold your regular bridge. Do what you need to do to keep moving. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down briefly. Left leg stays down. You're going to press up. Go ahead and go. Right leg comes towards you. It kicks out. You lower, back, down. Okay, so tabletop. You're going to lower and kick, press back, and when you lower and kick, you're not going to come down super far. That's okay. Right? I don't expect you to have super range of motion on that. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got 10 seconds until we hold. Yay, hold. Okay, you're doing a great job. We're going to do 2 more here. Here's 1. You got 1 more. Here's 2. Okay, holding up, right leg stays up. You're kicking out and in. Out and in. Okay, make sure we're pointing that toe. You're trying to get that right leg as straight as you can. Right, your hips are up off the ground. Even if it doesn't feel like a lot, my hips aren't up very high, that's okay. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Yeah. 15 seconds of fun. Yeah, I think so. You're almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax, going back to your stomach. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna reverse our last Superman we did. So you're on your stomach, your hands are gonna start by your hips, you're gonna come forward, slide down, forward, slide down. Right, I'm making you swim today. Right, you don't need a pool to swim, okay? So up in that Superman, hands are by your hips, you're gonna come forward with your fingertips, you'll pull down and come wide. Pull down, come wide. Pull down, come wide. So try to have as big a range of motion as you can. Every time those arms are wide, squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep those legs lifted up. You're staying up nice and tall, that's Superman. Okay, and the good news is you're already halfway and we're almost done with this first set. Right? The bad news is there's never bad news. Okay, you got 20 seconds. Right, you're swimming. That's how you do some butterfly. Who knew you were such a good swimmer here? Okay, so nice and controlled. You have 15 seconds left. Try to make sure those legs are staying up. Get those quads off the floor if you can. 10 seconds to go. You're almost there. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab a little bit of water if you want. All right, we're going to get ready for our next set here. So the next set we're going to do here, it's going to be an ab core bracing move. And then we're going to do a little bit of a side plank with a leg. Okay, so your first move, you're going to have your legs out straight. You're going to be holding a crunch. So you're going to bring your left leg towards you, left arm comes up and back. You stay in that crunch the whole time. We're going to go 30 seconds like that, and then we'll add to it if you want. Okay, we ready? And go. So left arm and left leg come together and back. So as you're holding the crunch, your back should be pressed to the mat. Okay? So nice and controlled. Stay lifted up. And you really want to just take your time with these moves. Squeeze your core every time that arm and leg meet and come back. You want your core braced this whole time. And in 10 seconds, if you want to spice it up, we will. So in 5 seconds, okay, so what you're going to do, if you can, you'll lift your right leg up off the ground and you would go right there. Same thing, left arm, left leg. So the lower your right leg is, the harder it is. You could bring it into tabletop if you want to, right? If you have that right leg off the ground, it just makes it harder. I'm going to have my leg out straight just because I'm going to be mean. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Then we're going to go to our other side. Okay, you have 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here is 2. Here is 1. You're going to relax. I'm going to shimmy down. Okay, so up in our crunch, back is down. You're going right arm, right leg. Right arm, right leg. So stay lifted up. Chin is off your chest. Remember, your arm and leg come together. You squeeze even more. Squeeze together. Squeeze together. Okay, you're doing a great job. In about 15 seconds, we'll add to it. Okay, your abs should be burning. This should not be easy. If it's easy, you're not bracing that core. Push your back down. Squeeze those abs. Okay, 5 seconds. We're going to do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. If you can, pick that left leg up. And we're still focusing on the right side. Remember, your left leg could be in tabletop. You could keep it down on the ground. Focus on that core. Focus on that lower back. Okay, nice and controlled. We have 15 seconds. It's icky. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, we're burning. We're burning. You have 5 seconds. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Relax. So you're going to go to your side. We'll go to our right side first. As long as you have the option, your right knee can be down and you can have your hip up and right elbow, or if you want to make it just a little bit harder, you'd be up on your hand. So what you're going to do with your left arm and left leg, you're going to come together and apart. Together and apart, right? So if you were down a little bit lower, try to keep that hip up. You're going together and apart. Ready? And go. Okay? So either way you want to do it, right? I'll stay down a little bit lower so you can see me on this camera screen. Okay, you want to bend in, squeeze, and extend. Try to stay up nice and tall. If this feels like too much, you could come all the way down to your hip and just focus on that left arm and left leg. Okay? Do what you need to do to keep on moving through. Okay, you're doing a great job. We're getting some oblique and some glute action in together. You have 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch sides just like that. Okay, nice and controlled. Squeeze and back. Squeeze and back. Exhale, squeeze and back. You're doing a great job, nice and controlled. You don't have to go fast. You have 15 seconds, right? You're doing great. 10 seconds to go. Oh yeah, this is a good burner. Okay, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Relax. Okay, going to our left side. Same setup. We're just doing our right side. Okay, so you're pressed up. You're going right arm, right leg, together and apart. Together and apart. So remember, you could be up higher on your hand if you want, right? I'm staying low, so I stay in my camera screen. Okay, and if you need to drop down to your hip all the way, do it. As long as you keep moving, that's what matters, okay? Try not to take a break. You're doing a great job. Control that arm and leg. Make sure you're extending out with the arm and leg every time, right? We got 15 seconds. So we go back to some fun core bracing. Okay, keep on going. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is one of my favorites. I know it's yours too, I can tell. 10 seconds to go. Hanging on to that rhythm. Right, we're almost there. You have 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And relax. Okay, so we're going to go back to our back. So this time, you have both legs down. And if you can, you're going to start in your crutch. So if you can, you're going to bring both legs towards you. Then you slowly let both legs come all the way down. Focus on your lower back on that. If that feels like too much, you're going to alternate and go one leg at a time, side to side. Okay, so again, at 30-second mark, we're going to add to it. We're going in 5 seconds. Both legs are out straight if you can. Up in a crunch the whole time. Your legs would peel up towards you. You'll reach. They slowly come down. So if you're doing both legs at the same time, when they come down to the floor, it's hard to keep that back down. That's why we're in our crunch to help you, right? And if you're modifying, you're going to go opposite. You'll reach, come down and reach. So either way you do this, it is going to get your core bracing and it's going to work you. I promise. It's going to do the trick. So do what you need to do to keep that rhythm. So if you want to add to this, what you would do is you won't let your legs come down all the way. So you come up, they come down about 6 inches. Come up 6 inches, okay? So if you want to advance it, your legs will come down as far as they can, at least 6 inches, and back, okay? If advancing it feels like too much, don't do it. You keep what you're doing, okay? Keep breathing, keep working, focus on that core, okay? You're doing a great job. Keep moving through that motion. We have 15 seconds, okay? You're doing great. You can do it. I promise you can. 10 seconds. Oh boy. You have 5. We're going to do 2 more here. Here is 1. Here's 2. You're going to relax. And we're going to go back to our right side. So, same setup as before. This time you're going to have that left leg out straight. You're going to reach up and back. Okay, and if you need to modify, drop down to that hip all the way and lift up and down there. Ready? And go. So we're coming together and back. Together and back. Right? So our leg is straight instead of bent. Okay, you could be up high on your hand if you want. Or if you need to, drop down all the way to that right hip and lift up. Right? You can even add an extra little oblique lift. Okay, you're still getting that same work, even if you're down on that hip. I promise I won't steer you wrong. You're doing a great job. We're almost there. We're over halfway. Okay? And the good news is we only have one more little series left after this. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. You're doing a great job. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quickly switch to that left side. Get all set up. You're up. Right leg is straight. We're lifting up and down. Up and down. Okay? So remember, drop that hip down if you need to. Right? Modify as you go. Nothing wrong with modifying. I promise, it still burns. I'm modifying my workouts all the time. You're almost there. You've got 30 seconds. Right? Yeah. Whew. That leg's getting heavy. Hope we don't have to use our legs again. We got 20 seconds. You're almost there. You have 15 seconds. You're getting there. 10 seconds. Keep on lifting. Keep on grooving. Keep on moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so we got one more move. This is gonna be your challenge of the day. We're gonna do a 3-minute plank. So don't let that scare you. We're gonna break it up. Every 30 seconds is a different exercise. You can go to your knees if you need to, and if you need to stop, you can stop and rejoin in, okay? So every 30 seconds, we're gonna do a different plank. I'm gonna get my watch set up. Your first move is just a regular plank. So that's easy, right? I'm not gonna tell you anything in advance because what's the point, right? There is no point. Okay, right? So we got regular old plank. Toes or knees, ready? And go, right? So I'm gonna stay on my elbows. You can too. If you prefer to be on your hands, you can. If you drop your knees, you're just hanging tight right here. Keep those hips down. Okay, do what you need to do. This will go by fast, I promise. You have 15 seconds till we go to our next plank. Yep. And you're loving it, right? Sure are. We have 5 seconds. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna lift up one leg and then the other. One leg and then the other. If you're modifying, you're on your knees, you'll kick out and switch. Kick out, kick out. Okay, do what you need to do. Take breaks if you need to. Drop to your knees. Take a breather. Do what you gotta do and join back in. Okay, this is a challenge, so it's supposed to be hard. So don't feel like, oh, I can't do it. Don't tell yourself that. It's hard, but you can do it. Okay, we're gonna go to a side plank here. And you're gonna go to a side, doesn't matter which one. So on your side plank, you could have your knee down and kick out like we were, or you could have that top leg in front. Or of course, both legs can be out. Okay, so try to hang on to it. I know it's tough. Trust me, I know. Okay, we got 15 seconds and we're gonna switch sides. And the good news is we are almost halfway. So you're doing it, okay? 5 seconds. And you're gonna switch sides. I gotta rotate this one so you can see me, right? So remember, you can have your top leg in front. This is my favorite way to modify a side plank, right? Or you can be down to that knee. Okay, maintain what you need to do. Take breathers, right? Even if you're holding in that position like we just did, with your hip down in here, that's still a side plank, right? So in 10 seconds, we're gonna go back to our regular plank. That means we're gonna be in our final minute. Okay, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in your regular plank. Okay, you can have toes or knees, whatever you need to do. Hold that plank. Okay, our last move is gonna be lean, so you should probably know it, but it's only gonna be 30 seconds and then you're done for the day. Okay, so keep holding on. Drop those knees down if you need to. Right, take a breather as you need. Okay, you have 10 seconds. And we're gonna go right into this last one. Okay, you're gonna do spiders. You're gonna go opposite knee, opposite elbow. Okay, you can tap that toe down and go. If you're on one knee, do one side at a time, and I'll tell you when to switch, I promise. Okay, so you're going same knee, same elbow. Same knee, same elbow. Okay, this is our last move of the day. There's your halfway if you need to switch. Okay, hang on to it. You're almost there. 10 seconds. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And you did it. 3-minute plank. That's not so bad. And we're all done. Right? We're just a little bit sweaty.